I've been through some really painful situations in my life. Things that I never thought I would ever get over. I was drugged, left to be raped and abused, but thankfully I got away from that. I wasn't able to walk the stage in high school. That was a very painful time in my life. I didn't give up. I pushed forward, enrolled in college, and got my degree and walked across the stage proudly. Life has never been easy for me, and I don't think it's supposed to be easy for me. But I feel these situations have shaped my life for the better. One of the most difficult times in my life is not graduating high school. After spending 12 years in school, I was turned down from walking the stage due to not passing the math exit exam in 2007. That was a difficult time in my life. That's the first time I ever experienced anxiety and depression. I felt like I was bound to do self-destructive things. I started smoking weed. I even went as far as drinking codeine mixed with Sprite, y'all. I used to do that to cover the pain of my life at the time because I was so young. I didn't know what to do. I didn't feel confident in myself, always stressed out. I wrote a lot of poetry just to keep me going. I found it very difficult to talk to people because people would ask me, oh, how was your graduation? Did you graduate with your class? This and that. And I couldn't tell them anything, y'all, because I didn't walk. You know, not walking the stage was really painful for me. And I feel like at that time in my life, I was pushed into greatness. So what I did, instead of complaining and crying, I got up, I applied at the Piedmont Adult School, went and did some tutoring in the math exit exam, passed it, and I was so happy. I came to Oakland Tech, right here, right now, picked up my high school diploma, and that was history, man. Like, that was a difficult time for me, but that put me under pressure to keep going. And after that, I never felt like a failure again. Like, I never wanted to give up on anything. So I enrolled at Peralta Community College of Alameda, graduated 2012 with an associate's in arts and English. And that was a really proud moment for me. I was able to walk the stage. I felt proud of myself. I felt like I completed something. And so that was an awesome time, man. Like, you can't give up in life. No matter how hard things are, you cannot give up in life. That is very essential.
So I remember when my sister Samila was going through the whole entire not walking the stage phase in her life. It was difficult for me being an older sister because, like, I don't really know how to console someone when they're going through something like that. Like 12 years of school, like we've all dated pre-K all the way up to high school. So when you get to high school, you want to walk the stage. So it was very difficult to watch her go down the way she did. It wasn't like a huge downfall, but it changed her to be the Samila that I wasn't used to her being because growing up.
There is a situation that happened to me that I wouldn't wish on anyone. A so-called friend of mine decided to drug me. I was over at his house because my uncle had just passed away and he asked me to come over to chill with him. I've known this so-called friend for 3 years. Drugged me. I was left there to be raped and abused, but luckily I got away from that. I was dizzy as hell, clouded, I couldn't see anything, but I ran out that house, got some help, ambulance took me away. I arrived at Summit Hospital in Berkeley, and they helped me. They let me know what was happening with me. I was given a cookie without letting me know that it was a marijuana cookie, super potent, and I was blacked out. I was scared, I felt alone, but that didn't stop me. After this situation, it was very traumatizing. I went even harder at the gym. I put on way more muscle, and I was happier than ever after going through that situation. These Sometimes people will try to break you down, but they can't break you if they didn't make you. So don't let nobody try to take your joy away. Don't let nobody suck the energy and the good out of you just because of the evil that they do. I'm going to continue to do good. This is my gift. A setback will be a loss if I look at it as a loss. After allowing my setback to consume my energy and time, I then learn how valuable my time and energy is. Instead of dwelling on the couldas and shouldas, I imagine what I wanted to do in order to succeed, what I wanted to do to make my life better. I pictured myself smiling, I pictured myself being successful, and most importantly, I pictured myself being happy. My pity party became boring. I cried, I blamed the world, when really it was my responsibility to do something about how I felt, and so I did. And as far as my social life goes, people will come and go. For those that stayed, great. For those that has left, that's great too, because there's always a lesson learned either way. As I've matured, I realize how important it is to pick friends and relationships wisely. I know how valuable my time and energy is. And just as I lift weights to get stronger, I allow my heart to get stronger as well by circulating positive energy through my system. I compare bodybuilding, weight training to life scenarios. If it's too heavy to where it's causing strain and pain, I don't even pick it up. See, after going through all this stuff, my life has become transparent. I roll with the punches. I don't dodge from anything. I've learned to work through difficult times. I don't run from anything. I've learned to work through difficult times. See, bodybuilding is my gift. I've made bodybuilding my gift. First, it was a hobby of mine, something I was doing just to get stronger, to have fun with, but I realized how serious bodybuilding became because my life has changed because of it.